Hey everyone, we are live for Leafs vs. Habs preseason action. If you're on the replay, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, hit the notification bell. I really appreciate the support. Honestly, if you're watching and you want to see more content, you want to see more live streams throughout the year, I hope you do hit that subscribe button and come back. Hit me up on social media as well. All right. Let's see who's joining us tonight. Ottawa Senators, Darno, Logan, what's going on? Appreciate you being here. Let's go. All right. Let's see here. I'm excited for this one tonight. It's going to be some good impact players on both sides. Yeah, that sucks that Talbot goes down with the injury. I think the waiver pickup will, Hellberg will probably get, I would say, some opportunities, but it's Forsberg's net. Okay, sorry guys, I'm just sharing it on Twitter. There we go. We got 14 in the chat. John Rocket, my summer was decent. How was yours? Well, that's sweet. Hopefully notifications go out here. I'll send it on Discord though. That will help. All right, there we go. Hey, let's get some likes up there. How's it going, Ellie? Yeah, hit that like button if you haven't yet. Werner, Bacon, what's up? Let's go. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure Ottawa Senators. I've been saying Ottawa for Chikrin, but I feel like the two sneaky teams in it could definitely be Edmonton and St. Louis, I feel like. I made the video, so go check it out. Mentioned LA, mentioned Toronto. I think Chikrin would be a really good fit for Toronto if he was a right shot. If Chikrin was a right shot D-man, he'd be a perfect guy to play with Muzzin. A Riley Brody, Muzzin, Chikrin would be an unreal top four. What's up, Dominic? Yeah, John Rocket. Good to have you in the chat. Bacon, two legends. There you go. So I thought I'd go live here for a bit pregame. I'll stay live for a bit of the game. But as I said, guys, definitely some full live streams coming up for the season. If you have any questions, drop it in the chat. We just started a minute ago. We already got 24 in the chat. Let's go. What's up, Dwayne? Good to see you up in here. Also, YouTube notice probably didn't go out for a lot of people, which sucks, but make it work. Actually, yeah, I did see Columbus in there as well. You're right. For me, the Columbus fit is just interesting because I feel like when I look at the Blue Jackets, left side at least, like Chikrin he'd be on the second pair if he was playing on the left side, but like Gavrikov's pretty reliable for them as well. So I'm thinking if they were to trade for Chikrin, I would imagine either Jake Bean or Boquist go the other way. Because I don't know who's losing a roster spot there if Chikrin was going to go to Columbus. That's the only thing. Like, same thing with Toronto. Like, if Toronto was to make the trade, I would imagine Sandin potentially goes the other way or Justin Hall goes the other way. Like, in any of these deals, a roster defenseman is going to have to go the other way. The only team that they don't necessarily need to send a defenseman the other way, or at least a roster defenseman, is LA. Because I think they actually have us. I would say they have probably a left side shot. Let's see. They probably have a spot on the left side. Yeah, like Edler doesn't need to be an everyday guy necessarily. Like they could put Chikrin and be right on that top pair with Doughty, Anderson, Roy, Walker, Dursey. It's pretty good. We'll see. Same with Ottawa. They would have to send Zaitsev. Bacon, I'd be fine with it if it was late game. Like, that's a scenario where it wouldn't be a regular thing. It'd be Marner hopping on the ice with like 3-4 minutes left. Like, kind of in those scenarios when, like, it's too early to pull the goalie. Like, for the Calgary Flames, for example, like, Bacon, I'll put it on the Flames level here. I feel like the Flames are not the best team to use this for an example because they have a lot of good, like, versatile defensemen. Like, having Uyghur and Anderson out there, Uyghur and Hannafin, or Anderson and Hannafin out there late game, I don't find a problem in. But if they wanted to stack forwards, like, you could do, like, Kadri, Huberdeau, and Mangiapane as the forwards and have, like, Lindholm on the back end to do it for a shift. Lindholm with Anderson. Like, basically a power play lineup, but 5-on-5. What's up, Matthews? But I feel like Lindholm would probably be the guy for that. I think it... yeah. How's it going, Baron? Good to see you in the chat. Well, yeah, they do... Washington does their late game umbrella all the time. But thank you to the 30 in the chat, guys. Hit that like button. I thought I'd go live here for a bit pregame. And, yeah, then I'll watch the game and see what's up. But Matthew's 34 in the chat. Good to see. But game's starting in about 15 minutes. Just pull this up. What's up, Cam Roberts? Do you want to know both rosters? I can pull up both if you want. Yeah, give me a sec. So the Habs lineup, and actually I can pull up both probably. So let me just copy and paste it. That didn't work. Give me a sec. I pasted in the wrong thing. Damn. Okay. Here we go. Alright. Okay, so this is the Leafs lineup. Putting it on the screen. Alright. So forwards, Bunting, Matthews, Marner, Robertson, Kerfoot, Nylander, Aston Reese, Holmberg, and Albe Kubel, and then Steves, Gaudette, Malgin, defenseman Riley Brody, Giordano Hall, and Kral Mete. So we'll see what happens. I think, or is it Kral? But I think he's an interesting defenseman. I think he, well, he played with the Marlies. He's like 6'5", I think. I think he's a bigger guy. I've seen him play a couple times. Philip Kral, 6. Oh, not as tall as I thought. 6'2", but still. Looks taller on skates. But yeah, he could be an interesting guy long term. He's only 22. So we'll see. I think he could be a call-up. Say, I don't know, say Mete or Ben's not available. And the Habs forwards, I'll pull it up as well. And again, the Leafs goalie seems like it's going to be Matt Murray for the game. The Habs goalie looks like it's going to be Jake Allen. And this is the Habs lineup. So Dadonov, Dvorak, Gallagher, Duran, Monahan, Anderson, Hoffman, Doc, Slavkovsky. So pretty good top 9 for Montreal. Pretty NHL caliber. And Simoneau. Sorry, the lettering is... Oh, Gignac, and I think, does that say Belzile? I think that's Belzile. Sorry. I don't know why the font is red on the OBS screen, but anyways. That's the forward group for Montreal, so not bad. Yo, Blended, what's up? We got 50 in the chat, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Hit that like button. Yeah, he's still on the PTO, but we're hoping Aston Reese stays. Make sure you guys, let's get to 50 likes before puck drop. At least, come on. Ghost, what's going on? Yeah, I mean, I'm still looking forward to a couple. I think Montreal. Did I pull up their defense group? Oh yeah, it's on the screen. So yeah, I mean, we'll see how Matheson does in a top pair, and I think he'll probably be between those guys. I think Barron might be on the power play. I don't know. Matheson should get power play time out of those guys. What's up, Oakley? Well, Oakley, you haven't been here in a while. What's up? It's good to see some wrenches in the chat, some mods. Appreciate it. And King Carl, hopefully you're doing well. Guys, if I haven't said your name yet, drop another comment. What's up, John Riley? You think Milano's getting released soon? Damn. Well, let's see. I'm too close? What do you mean I'm too close? Got some OHL rep on the jersey today. Yo, Jay, how's it going? Good to see you in the chat. What's up, Logan? All right. There we go. 25 likes. We got to get to 50 now. Yes. Yes, King Carl, I did. I'll drop the tweet if you guys haven't seen it. I've been working, but I'll send it in the... Actually, did I tweet it out on my... Let me see. Yeah, it is here. Okay. Pretty funny. Well, if you guys haven't followed my personal account on Twitter yet, here's your chance, because I'll drop it in the chat. But I did, King Carl. There's the link. So go follow my personal account on Twitter if you'd like. Yeah, Rick, I'm loving Nick Robertson's shot. Loving it. Loving it. It was good, Zarbian. Thanks for asking. Okay, John, you gotta chill, buddy. Yo, 20 more likes. Let's go. Back, I didn't. Who has the better season, Paul or Colton? Ooh. Logan, I'll say, I think point production-wise, I'll say Colton. But I think Paul will have a really good season. I just think Colton's like, Paul usually puts up the same numbers, like similar numbers, like 30, 40 points. I feel like he might put up a 50-point season with the Lightning, depending on the role he gets. Yeah, like in 56 games, 2 years in a row, he had 20 points. So he's usually on a 30 to 40-point pace. So I could see, if Nick Paul stays healthy for the whole season, I could see him getting 40-plus points. But Ross Colton, I think, just based on, I could see him moving up in the lineup. I mean, I could see it from Paul too, but what was Ross Colton's stats last year? Yeah, 39 and 79 games. He put up 22 goals. Yeah, I mean, I think both of them could push 50 points. That's a good question, to be honest. But I'll say Ross Colton, he puts a little bit less goals on the board, matches the assists. So I'll say... full 82 game season. I'll say Ross Colton puts up 40 plus points. So I think they'll be similar. I think Colton will probably put up a couple more goals. Yeah, Misa was electric to start the... Man, even, I don't know if you guys saw, a little Sudbury represent. David Goyette had an unreal goal. Who else scored some nasty goals in the OHL opening weekend? I know Tucker Robertson for the Kraken. A couple of Kraken prospects I'm recognizing here. Tucker Robertson, David Goyette. Like, the guys, I might make a video on it. The Kraken have such an underrated prospect system already. Like, their prospect system's stacking up. The fact that they have Beniers and Wright, obviously, joining that squad, and they have guys like Goyette and Robertson in that system already. You're going to get a Wolves jersey, King Carl? I would definitely get a Quentin Musty jersey then, because he'll be, unless the Wolves, like if he stays on the Wolves, he'll be on the Wolves the next couple of years. Like he won't make the NHL next year. So if you're asking me who to get on your jersey, definitely get Quentin Musty, because he'll be there for at least a couple of years. What's up, Aliska? Good to see you in the chat. That's sweet, King Carl. Bacon, he's first round projected. There's not really, like, different people have him in different spots. I've seen some mock drafts already with him top 20. But yeah, I'll be dropping a mock draft for the 2023 draft coming soon, guys. I want to see like a bit of the start of the OHL season, see what's up. But I'll probably drop a mock draft coming up soon. Rick, it's actually Joe Bowen Jr. That's dude. David Bowen, the legend, is doing some play-by-play. But yeah, I think he's on the road. But yeah, I'll be repping Sudbury this year for sure. Raybro collab? I hope we can get Raybro on at some point. We got 90 in the chat, guys. Let's go. Welcome if you're a new subscriber. Let us know in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Jeez. The game hasn't started yet. The game's starting in 5 minutes, but it'll be on my TV. Yep. Okay, I did not mean to do that. I'm just pulling up both lineups on the screen for people to know. Whoa! Okay, let me fix that. That was way too big. Alright. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let me know if you guys can see that okay. I think it's fine. All right, we got 100 in the chat. W's, let's go. Let's go. W's in the chat. We'd love to see it. Yeah, Bacon, Monahan's playing. Let's go, guys. Let's get 50 likes before puck drop. Chomp, what's going on? Let's go, Teeps. Yeah, Monahan's in there. Let's go. It's good to see Teeps in the chat. Let's get some Teeps hype. Let's go. 115 in the chat. Hit that like. Yeah, I wish I could show the game. But Brian, welcome if you're a new subscriber. Yeah, let us know if you guys are new to the stream. But I'm excited for this game. It should be good. Oh, shit. 3 more likes. But yeah, thanks, Teeps. It went well, man. Repping right now. We're repping right now. Gotta rep. What's up, Brandon? Brian, who's your favorite team? Let me know in the chat. Logan, I think he'll be like the 7th defenseman. I think Mete will be the 7th guy with Liljegren hurt to start the year. I think they'll probably go, I've kind of already said, they're going to go in one of 2 different directions here. They're going to have Riley on the right side or Sandin on the right side. Either way, I don't think Mete's in there. So if Riley's on the right side, the top 4 will be Giordano, Riley, Muzzin, Brody. It could be any pair. And then Sandin, Hall in the bottom pair. Or they could run Riley, Brody, Muzzin, Sandin, and Giordano, Hall, which I don't know what I prefer. I think I like Sandin, Hall as a bottom pair better. Riley's put on the right side before. Sandin's looked a little bit disaster mode on the right side at times, but again, maybe it's different this year. But yeah, Brian, thank you so much for subscribing. Guys, let's get some Brian hype in the chat. No, I don't believe Caulfield's playing. Lyrical, what's going on? Welcome if you're a new subscriber. All right. But yeah, guys, again, if you want to get involved with fantasy hockey this year, let me know. And I've been dropping some new fantasy videos, so go check those out for any advice or if you are invested in your fantasy league this year. But yo, we got 55 likes. Let's go. W's in the chat. Zarbian. Jeez. Fun fact, my sister was coached by Tucker Robertson's sister. Wow, that's wild. You have OHL tickets? That's sweet. How's it going, Isaac? Lyrical, I'll be watching on TSN. How's it going, Jacob? What's up, buddy? Yeah, I'll be going to some Leaf games this year, probably. Probably at least a couple. All right. Point predictions for Gaudreau. I feel like he'll be in the 90s this year. I think he'll drop off a little bit from what he did, but I still think he'll be like 90 points. Like, I think Columbus's point distribution, I think only... Yeah, I think only 3 guys get above 70, 2 of which are Gaudreau and Laine. I think Gaudreau, Laine will be 90 points Gaudreau, 70 to 80 points Laine. If he stays healthy, that's the key. I think I could see Werenski surpassing 60 points. I'm just thinking, the only other guy that I think could surpass 70 points is probably Voracek. Maybe. If he stays healthy, maybe. Like off that power play too. If he's on the #1 power play unit, he had 62 points last year. I could see him maybe pushing 70 points if he's got a little bit left in him, but it'll be tight. He's just got to score more goals than he did. He only scored 6 goals. So if Voracek can score 15 to 20 goals this year, I could see him getting close to 70 points. We'll see. Gotta stay healthy. Yeah, I think Sillinger will have a good year. I don't know about 70 points, but I could see Sillinger for sure over 50 if he plays the full year with the Jackets. There's Monahan. There's Monty. All right, let's go. Is 34 on tonight? Yeah, those are the 2 lineups. I believe Matt Murray's in for the Leafs, Jake Allen in for the Habs, unless something's changed, but... Yeah, Jacob. I saw Kenny Pickett play a little bit. Seemed like he was buzzing out there, so hope he gets his opportunity next week. How's it going, Shahid? Yeah, Rick. We'll see if Steves shows up tonight. He makes a couple of really smart plays. Like, I like Steves. I honestly think... Right now, I think Steves and Gaudette and Holmberg are probably all battling for that last spot. In my opinion. I could be wrong on that, but I think the Leafs, in my opinion, would be foolish not to give Aston Reese at least a minimum contract. That's my opinion. So if Aston Reese is in there, if Aube-Kubel's in there, if Malgin's in there, I would imagine they start Aube-Kubel for the season, but we'll see. But between those 3 guys, then you throw Kampf in there into the mix. And if Engvall and Yarncrow are healthy, then none of those guys make the lineup. So it really depends if Engvall's healthy, and it really depends if Aston Reese is given a contract. If Aston Reese is given a contract, Holmberg, Steves, and Gaudette, potentially all 3 of them get sent down to the Marlies because the Leafs can't afford to have extra forwards on cap friendly, or according to cap friendly. So. If Malgin and Robertson stay, which I expect them to, at least based on how they've played. Honestly, I think at this point, the way Robertson's played, you have to keep him. You have to give him a shot. And the way Malgin's played has given him enough to be in the roster. So we'll see. But they've tried to... I think they're trying out 2 potential 4th lines tonight, if I'm being honest. I think Steves, Gaudette, Malgin could be a 4th line potentially. And I think Aston Reese, Holmberg, Aube-Kubel. If I had to put my odds, I think that Aston Reese, Holmberg, Aube-Kubel line could be a really realistic 4th line. Because I think Kampf could center the 3rd line with Yarncrow and Engvall. So if that's the case, the 4th line very realistically could be Aston Reese, Aube-Kubel, and one of those guys that I said is the 4th line center. Hey, Mark, it's good to have you back. It is October. Isn't that crazy, guys? It is October. What's up, Lucino? WST says, go London Knights. There you go. Appreciate you being in the chat. We got 115. Let's get to 100 likes now. Let's go, guys. It's free to drop a like, free to subscribe. If you have any questions, drop it in the chat. It'll pop up on the screen. Let's go. And if you have a first goal scorer prediction for tonight, drop it in the chat. Let's go. What's up, Snake? I did see that McKay got hurt for Vancouver. That's who you're referring to. But, geez, Robertson's got 4 points in preseason so far. 2 goals the other night. Hey, how's it going, Darcy? Big shouts to Darcy in the chat. Welcome if you're a new subscriber. And I do believe it is Matt Murray starting for the Leafs. I think it's Jake Allen starting for Montreal, I believe. How's it going, Aiden? Yeah, Richard, at this moment, I think Nick Robertson makes the team. I just think it makes no sense for him not to make the team. Like, I understand waivers and all these conversations, but I just think it's time for Nick Robertson to get a shot. If Gaudette, for example, got claimed up, like if that's the difference of keeping Robertson or not, is like an Adam Gaudette, I just lose Adam Gaudette through waivers. If that's the case, I'm okay with it. Like, I'm not okay with it in the sense, like, I think the Leafs need depth guys like that, but I think Robertson should make the team to start. And as I said, I think if Matt Murray stays healthy, a lot of people have been on my case about it, but I do believe Matt Murray, if he stays healthy, I know that's a big if he stays healthy, I'm confident this guy's going to have a bounce back, but we'll see what happens. So my lineup up there, I do believe is correct for Montreal. I think the way TSN has it, they have the Monahan line listed as the top line, which again, I think could very realistically be a top line for the, not top line, a line for the Habs. I could see a scenario where the Habs have Dvorak, Dadonov, and Gallagher as their third line. And then I think they'll make a trade, and I think that could be Hoffman, like I said. Because if Duran, Monahan, like Kirby Dach or Slafkovsky, like something's going to have to give there, because even Jake Evans is in there. You don't want Kirby Dach to be your fourth line center. So either they shift Dvorak to the wing, which is possible too. I could see a scenario where they have, I don't know, I'll just guess, Dadonov with Caulfield and Suzuki, for example. They could do that. And they could have Duran, Monahan, Anderson, and then Kirby Dach with Dvorak and Gallagher, something like that. And then Evans on the fourth line. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, Darcy, I follow all teams, not just, obviously preseason's a little bit different. I would say my coverage is a little bit more limited, but during the season I do streams for all teams. So if you haven't subscribed yet and you're watching right now, I hope you do. It's free. Let's try to keep moving up. Maybe over the next year we aim to 50,000. I think from now until the rest of the year, going into the World Juniors, going into the playoffs, all these things, I think by the playoffs we could get 50K finally. And yeah, Noah, exactly. Why wouldn't you subscribe? It's free to do. It helps support another hockey channel, and it definitely motivates me to create more content and stream more, honestly. So I hope you guys are in here and sticking around when you can. What's up, Hamza? Sorry, Lyrical, but it's good to see you in the chat. Some people are saying Robertson first goal. What's up, Gabriel? Let's go, though. Let's get fired up. Who's my least favorite team? I don't really have one. It's honestly different based on like who's my which team's pissing me off the certain part of the year. Like, I don't know. Whose team is like my current team's rival, I guess. So it depends. What's up, Josh? Good to see you in the chat. And yeah, 73 likes. Let's get to 100. Let's do it. Puck drops coming up in a minute. Burner, I never ignored your question. If you want to repeat it, I can answer if it's a normal question. Okay, I'm seeing it now. Are the Leafs going to win as many this year? Oh, like as many as last season? That's tough to say. I think The Leafs might drop off on wins, but usually the Leafs are pretty good in the regular season, so I could see as many wins. Maybe a little less. How's it going, Mateo? Mateo, it's great to see you in the chat. Evan, what's up, buddy? Yo, can we get 200 in the live stream tonight at some point? That'd be cool. All right. So yeah, sorry, I can't speak English. But yeah, guys, I won't be live for too long tonight. I'll probably be live till about 8 o'clock, so I'll have coverage of the first period here. And if you guys want to stick around to come back for more streams or videos, I hope you guys join back. But yeah, I probably won't be live longer than the first period tonight. What's up, Zachary? But yeah, let's get 200 people in the chat. Yeah, but if one of the goalies stay healthy, if Murray stays healthy, there's a chance to put up the same or similar wins. Yeah, we'll see, Josh. Yeah, Marchand's injured to start the year, first couple months. So yeah, as I said, guys, it is Matt Murray and Jake Allen to start the game. And I would imagine for the full game, at least for Matt Murray. All right, let's see it. Leafs versus Habs in Montreal. I want to see a 1 in the chat, guys, if you think the Leafs are going to win. 1 for the Leafs, 2 for the Habs. 1 for Toronto, 2 for Montreal. Riley, puck drop's coming up right now. Let's go. What's up, Frank? Yeah, Malgin's going to have to put up some depth scoring if he wants to stay in this lineup throughout the season, for sure. For sure. All right. All right, and we are underway. What's going on, Carson? Leafs versus Habs preseason. Yes, Rick. I think Burner, I think Montreal will have a better year. What's up, Nay? How's it going? I do think Montreal's going to have a better year. Well, Marner tried to wrap into the front of the net. All right. Pin that. How's it going? Awesome. Matthews, love the name. Let's go. Big dub. All right. Yo, guys, 19 more likes to 100. I don't know about that Ottawa Senators. Ooh, a stretch pass. Nick Robertson on a break, and he gets hooked. No penalty shot, eh? Oh, Nick Robertson got sent on a breakaway, and he got hooked. A Leafs power play early on here. A power play early on for the Leafs. All right. Johnny Duran with the hook on Robertson. Yay or nay, guys, with the Leafs scoring the power play here. And again, let us know if you're a new subscriber in the chat. I want to welcome you to the channel. All right, Leafs on the power play here. Nylander back up top for Riley. To the left side across. The return pass from Marner to Nylander got broken up. Now back behind the net for Bunting. So Bunting taking that spot on the power play for the injured Tavares. Riley across the blue line again. Down low on the left side for Matthews. Back on the reverse. Riley coming across the blue line. Fakes the shot now to the left side at the top of the circle. Matthews deflected into the corner. And now Nylander will swing it back around to the left side for Austin Matthews. At the boards, across to Nylander. Nylander stopped by Allen. And around the boards, I think that was Edmondson, and he swung it around and got deflected out of play. So faceoff will stay in the Montreal zone. Mateo, I think it is tough to say. I probably have Ottawa either the second wildcard spot or on the outside. The Talbot injury definitely makes the concerns a little bit higher, I'd say. But again, we'll see how Forsberg plays. All right, Riley down on the right side for Marner. Nylander, a one-timer stopped by Allen. Now Matthews, back to Riley. Riley waiting with the shot. Just missed that left side. Now back off the side. Michael Bunting tried to put it off the back of Jake Allen. Now Riley keeps it at the blue line. 105 left on the power play. Marner coming in with the fake. He's got the, oh my God, Marner. Oh my. Marner across. Bro, why don't you wrap that? Man, Marner's got to have more confidence shooting the puck. Allen was so out of position. Marner, buddy. Marner, Nylander at the boards. Back down low, Bunting. Nice play, Bunting. Soaking the hit. Now Matthews leaves it for Marner. Marner waiting. Great patience. Mitch Marner coming in down low across. Nylander scores! What a play by the Leafs! Marner bunching down low and Nylander up top. And the Leafs are up 1-0 in the preseason. Yeah! What a play, man. I honestly, guys, this is a preseason game. But that was unreal. And Mike Johnson's saying it right now, that was fantastic. What a build-up by the Leafs. If they do this in the power play in this season, no Tavares. Look at this play. Great patience by Marner. Down low, look at this bumper pass. Bunting to Nylander. Let's go. Look at this patience by Marner. You know what? I'll criticize Marner sometimes for his lack of confidence in shooting, but his patience with the puck is unbelievable. That spin at the blue line, get it to down low, crossed up Montreal, got it down low to Bunting. That was sick. That was a cool build-up on the power play there. Yeah, Rick, that's what I'm saying. Marner can handle himself on the blue line on the power play. At least in terms of controlling the puck. I'd be concerned if that puck was given away. But again, Marner's skating ability, we know where it's at. Slafkovsky coming in with a shot. That was blocked. Now behind the net. That was blocked by Giordano, I believe. How's it going, TCB? That was a great goal. I want to see that a lot in the season. And in the playoffs, you know? But yeah, if you have any questions, guys, drop it in. How's it going, Darren? It's good to see Nylander have that confidence on the right side on the power play as well. We'll pass into the center. That's broken up. Look at Justin Holt. Oh, nothing's changed. Oh, how nothing's changed. If the Habs had scored there. How is this guy flopping all over the place all the time? I just don't. I know he got, I think, tripped up there, but oh my. Yeah, I'll update the score. But Justin Hull getting tripped up in his own end and having a giveaway. What else is new? All right. How's it going, Bossy? Good to see you in the chat. 9 more likes to 100. Let's get it there, guys. Let's go. And again, let us know if you're new to the channel. Let us know if you've been here before, if you're coming back. Good to have you back for the season. We'll be doing at least a couple season streams per week. So looking forward to it. Riley getting pressured there by Monahan. Brody gets hit as well. Now the Leafs breaking it through the neutral zone. Robertson, Kerfoot, back to Robertson! Oh, and gets a glove there by Jake Allen. Man, Robertson wants that one back. What a setup there by Kerfoot on the reverse pass. I love Bunting so far on the power play, guys. He's soaking a lot in front of the net, causing a lot of chaos. Bunting's a perfect net front presence guy on the power play. Perfect net front presence guy. Love it. By the way, if there's any Rangers fans in the chat, there you go. All right. Yeah, TSN. How's it going, Tanner? Good to see you in the chat. Raymond, the score is 1-0 Toronto. Down bottom right corner. Yeah, I think Bunting will put up similar numbers this year, honestly. I think 60 to 70 points again for Bunting this year will probably be his range. He'll probably get like a comparable contract to Hyman if he leaves. That's my prediction. Like 4 to 4.5 million around for Bunting per year if he leaves. I could see a scenario, guys, a realistic scenario where Bunting stays on Toronto for 3 to 4 million per year. Like Kerfoot leaves, Bunting stays for 3 to probably a similar contract to Kerfoot, honestly. Kerfoot signed, what was that Kerfoot contract when he signed with the Leafs? I think it was like a 3 or 4 year deal, 3.5 million per, I think. Yeah, 4-year deal, 3.5 million per. I could honestly see Bunting signing a similar contract. I think he's a little bit older. Oh, a pass in front. Gallagher almost had a chance there. I think Bunting's a little older than he, yeah, he's 27. I think that's, isn't Kerfoot 27 or 26? Or he just turned 28, sorry. So Kerfoot's a year older than Bunting. Yeah. Bunting just turned 27. So Kerfoot's a year older than Bunting. So, and Kerfoot signed that deal, what, 3 years ago? So, I could see it being a 3-year deal for Bunting. Oh, Ford, who was that? Was that Holmberg? Damn, Holmberg could have been off to the races there. Yeah, Rick. I think Kerfoot's production, people forget, it's definitely a steal of a contract in some ways. But Kerfoot definitely has made his brutal mistakes that Leaf fans remember, right? Whether it was the giveaway against Tampa, the penalty against Tampa, missed chances against Montreal. But he did have a really good series against Montreal. He actually did have a really good series with Nylander. But, yeah, I don't know. I think Kerfoot, $3.5 million for a guy that's putting up 50-plus points. It's pretty good. What's going on, Ryan? It's on TSN, man. Welcome if you're a new subscriber. Let us know who you're cheering for. Ryan, who's your favorite player? Thank you to everyone that answers in the chat. Definitely, let's get some positive vibes for the new people in the chat. But welcome back to everyone that's been here. Ma, how's it going, by the way, Ma? I honestly think Hall's... I think his time in Toronto should be done if like I don't even know what he's doing, man. He's so lost. Why go touch that puck when you know the faceoff's going to come back closer to your end? I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what's going through Hall's brain. But anyways, like I said, he seems like a great guy off the ice. Nice guy. But on the ice, if I had to pick the 6th defenseman for the Leafs, when healthy, it's not even a question. It's Riley, Brody, Muzzin, Giordano, Sandin, Liljegren. Not even a conversation. To me, that's so easy. That's the 6th defenseman that should be dressed for the Leafs when healthy. No question about it. Which puts Hall on the outside. And I think Jordy Ben and Mete are fine depth defensemen. I would trade Justin Hall in a heartbeat. I would trade Justin Hall over trading Kerfoot 100%. Kerfoot's a really good utility forward in the top 9 for the Leafs. I wouldn't mind if they traded him for value, but I don't think you're getting value for Kerfoot because of the cap. So... Oh, Ma, 100%. The Leafs only have 2 right-shot defensemen, or 2 right-shot NHL caliber defensemen. I want Hall to prove me wrong. I really do. The way Marner ate my words last year especially in the playoffs, like, even though the Leafs didn't advance, Marner definitely showed me up a little bit. Even though I wanted him to do well, I'm a fan. But what's going on, Ryan? Welcome. I don't know if you've been here before, but I do want to welcome you. And I want to welcome Sean and Tanner. Thank you for being here, guys. I hope you guys join the future live streams that we'll be having and watch the videos when I post. And we did get 100 likes, so W's in the chat. What's going on, John? Let's get some W's in the chat. Let's go. What's going on, Derek? Thank you so much for the likes, guys. Thanks for over 100 likes. It does help the stream a lot, so I appreciate it. That was a really good play. I mean, hey, Robertson, Kerfoot, and Nylander could be the line to start the season, and I wouldn't mind that as a second line while Tavares is injured. So, hey, fantasy peeps, if you're out there and you want a quick start to the season, maybe pick up Kerfoot or Robertson late in your fantasy drafts. Just a little bit of advice. If you have a big draft, 12-team or 14-team. We got 150 in the chat, guys. Let's go. Let us know who you're a fan of, where you're watching from. Right now, wherever you're watching from, let us know. Whether it's province, state, city, town, country, let us know where you're watching from. All right, Habs on the breakout, and what was the whistle for? A penalty? There's Sean Monahan, number 91. New Montreal Canadian. All right. Wax, what's going on? Close to Montreal. There you go. Well, welcome to the channel if you're a new subscriber. William from Montreal. Yeah, it's good to see some Montreal represented in the chat. Minnesota, there you go, Victoria. Hey, Sudbury represent. There you go. Sudbury represent. What's up, William? Yeah, David Goyette, who plays for the Wolves. He's from Quebec. What's up, Frank? All right, 1-0 Leafs. There's 12:29 left in the first period. New Hampshire, let's go. All right, Leafs got it going here in the Habs zone. A bouncing puck that got past Marner, and now Riley will reset in the neutral zone. Forward for Marner. That was kind of a suey pass from Riley. Across to Brody. Again, forward. That missed bunting. Oh, man, the Leafs are struggling through the neutral zone right now, and that's going to be an icing against Toronto. Former London Knights action on the ice right now. Dvorak and Marner. JT's going to be out for at least another couple weeks. Peterborough, there you go, Sean. Kenneth, Kitchener, Ontario. We'd love to see it. How's it going, Kenneth? I don't know where you got 6 weeks from, but... Oh, the Habs almost scored. I think it's a couple weeks till Tavares comes back, not 6. Matheson to the left side. Kirby Doc. Hoffman trying to switch spots. Good stick there by Marner. And the Leafs will be able to reset. So it looked like the Habs were going to get something going. What is Matthews doing? That was a weird decision from Matthews. Oh, great pass from Matthews, though. Marner and Riley on a 2-on-1. Marner! Oh, my Riley. You got to go for that rebound. Oh, Marner almost squeaked it through. Oh, and what? Wait, what just happened? The Leafs score. I think that was Zach Aston Reese. There you go. Aston Reese earning his contract here. It's 2-0 Toronto. Man, Aston Reese has been buzzing on that. Well, it's the third line tonight, but this is what I'm saying, guys. Aston Reese has got to get a contract. Oh, my. Habs almost scored. So, I want to see how this went in. Let's see. So, it was cleared away, and then... Let me see here. What? What was that bounce? That was such an unlucky bounce for Montreal, and Aston Reese just fired it short side and beat Jake Allen. 2-0 Toronto. Shots are 7-1 for the Leafs. How's it going, Cole Walsh? Thanks for being here. But give Zach Aston Reese the money. Give it to him. Czar. Look, Aston Reese again. But this time it couldn't get to, was that Gaudette? Man, Gaudette had, or who is that? No, that's Aubé Kubel. Aubé Kubel hasn't looked great so far, but we'll see. Aubé Kubel, make me eat my words. Look at Hall. It's all. And he dumps the puck in. Come on, Aubé Kubel, do something. You dented the cup. What's up, Silent? Yeah, I definitely want Aston Reese on the fourth line to start. I think my ideal fourth line, once Tavares is back, is Aston Reese, Kampf, and one of Aubé Kubel or Steves. One of those two guys, I'd say. I think the third line, Kerfoot, Yarncrow, and Engvall is perfect for a third line. Like, absolutely perfect. I don't think you can get better than that. From the point, and good save by Matt Murray through traffic. So it is 2-0 Toronto. But yeah, Kerfoot, Yarncrow, and Engvall, perfect third line. Then Robertson, Tavares, Nylander. But yeah, honestly, it's interesting. I wouldn't mind, to get Tavares going, like say Tavares comes back and they don't get going yet, I wouldn't mind making the switch for a little bit if they had to. Like Marner and Nylander switching again. I'm only saying that because Marner has boosted Tavares' play on so many occasions. And Nylander and Matthews, we know they have passed. I've always been on the train of saying Matthews and Marner together, it's the best duo, or one of the best duos in the league when they're together, Marner and Matthews. But if there's certain points of the season when Tavares needs a boost, I like Marner better with Tavares than I do like Nylander with Tavares. And as I said, Nylander and Matthews have that past chemistry. I also will say this. the best teams that sometimes win Stanley Cups spread out their top 3 lines. I think when you look at like Pittsburgh in the playoffs, Kessel on the 3rd line. You look at like Washington in the playoffs, they spread out their lines, and Eller scores a big goal in the Cup final. Who else is a good example here? Well, Chicago had the depth on those Cup winning teams. Who else would be a good example? Oh my God, St. Louis's 3rd line was gross. So I mean, there's so many examples, but I think if Nylander was to ever go on a 3rd line, for example, with like Kerfoot and Yarncrow, I think that's a gross 3rd line, and that would probably dominate. Imagine Yarncrow, Kerfoot, and Nylander on the 3rd line. But again, that's if you make a trade or something happens. Like Yarncrow, Kerfoot, and Nylander, if that could be a 3rd line, would just absolutely destroy other 3rd lines. What's up, Sabres fan? Good to see you in the chat. But yeah, guys, I'm probably going to run this stream for at least another 15 minutes. So if you have any questions, drop in the chat. Ryan, my favorite player is probably like are you saying outside the Leafs? Like the Leafs, it's Riley. Well, in general, it's Riley. But if I'm saying outside the Leafs, it's probably between, and I have jersey for this guy, Roman Josi or yeah, probably Roman Josi, I'd say. I like Pietrangelo a lot as well. Always been a Sid guy, but love Hovey too. Like, I've never been a guy that's been like Sid or Ovi. I honestly appreciate them both. If I had to pick one of them, I'd probably pick Sid, but I was always a defenseman, yeah. So I'm a defenseman guy. My favorite defenseman growing up was Caberlet. Loved Nick Lidstrom. Geez, so the Leafs got a too many men call there. All right, so Habs power play. Is this Nylander on the penalty kill? Okay. Nylander getting a shift on the penalty kill with Kerfoot. Giving Nylander that chance. All right, guys, let's try to get 150 likes by the end of the first. Let's do it. All right, Hoffman now to the left side for Dvorak. The reverse pass, that was too far for Matheson, and he'll reset. All right. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know who's going to be on the Habs' top power play. I really don't. Especially for defensemen, like, even like daily faceoff has Chris Weidman, but I feel like Matheson should be the guy. I just think he's the number one guy. He has a little bit of offensive instincts. I don't know. Like, we'll see. Yeah, like 11 goals for Pittsburgh last year. Like, that's pretty solid for a defenseman. What's going on, Gallant? It's good to see you. All right, Habs keep it alive. 40 seconds left of the power play. Sean Monahan with it on the reverse pass. Back to the point. Justin Barron. Back to Monahan. Monahan down low in front. And that took a deflection, and it goes all the way back to the Habs zone. 25 left on the power play. I know, TCBA. Another too many men call for the Leafs. These bench miners for Toronto. Too many men. Keefe's gotten a couple himself. We'll see. But yeah. Oh, Slavkovsky in front, deflected. Good save by Matt Murray. A deflection there from Josh Anderson. And he goes after Justin Hall there. It's pretty funny. Hall's having a good laugh at him. Justin Hall's having a good laugh at him. Oh, buddy. But good save by Matt Murray to track the puck there. We love it. We love an active Matt Murray there in the net. Look at that. Attaboy. Attaboy. Matt Murray looking sharp. Look at that double deflection that Murray had to track there. Let's go. Hey, 30 more likes. But yeah, guys, if you have any comments or questions, drop it in the chat. And like I said, if you're a new viewer, let us know. And another one towards the net. Jeez. Back to the point. Malgin out of the box. This could be a break for the Leafs. It could have been a 2-on-1 there, but got deflected away. And Steves gives the puck away. Now it's a break for Montreal. Gallagher, a drop pass in front. And just missed wide. Victor Mete lost positioning there. It was almost a breakaway for Gallagher. Turned into a 2-on-1. Gallagher couldn't finish it there. And now the Leafs will get the puck out. But Victor Mete, former Montreal Canadian. That was a disaster by Steves as well. Wax, thank you so much for being here. Guys, let's get some Wax hype in the chat. Subscribe. Let us know who your favorite team is. All right, the Leafs on the breakout. 7-4. The shots for Toronto. Now Marner looking across. Too far ahead of Riley. 6:15 left in the first period. All right. Ooh, another chance there for Montreal. That was blocked off. We got 123 likes. Let's go. Oh, good patience from Riley. He got it stolen. Now Marner towards the net. He fell. Great patience from Riley. I think he just kind of got trapped there at the end. Didn't know what to do. All right. Let's see. All right, huge. Oh, you're from Montreal. There you go. Who's your favorite Habs player? Who's your favorite player on the Habs? I was about to say, who's your favorite Habs fan? Ryan, definitely Kadri. Definitely Kadri. I'm only saying that because with like hindsight, I think the whole thing was like their decision making completely ruined the Kadri moment. They didn't get guys in the lineup that could do what Kadri could do, and Kadri took it into his own hands. And then they didn't make the moves they needed to make. But yeah, I don't know. That was offside. But definitely Kadri, just in terms of the Leafs have needed. I would say right now in terms of cap, like, so right now going into this year, who the Leafs could have kept? Freddie Anderson. So at the time, Kadri he won a cup, and the Leafs won a couple more rounds in the playoffs where they could have used a Kadri after Tavares got hurt. Like, had they had Kadri when Tavares got hurt in the Montreal series, like, that's a night and day scenario, right? So definitely Kadri. From that point of view, but now going forward, Anderson would have been more realistic. Like, Anderson's on what kind of contract right now? $3.5 million. Like, having, again, I hope Matt Murray does really well, obviously, but I'd be a lot happier with Freddie Anderson. Oh, sorry, Anderson's 4.5, not 3.5, but I'd be a lot more happy with Anderson at 4.5 with 1 year left than Matt Murray at 6 with 2 years left. It's just too risky. So again, Freddie Anderson has struggled to do it in the playoffs, but you know what? It was with Toronto. I wouldn't be surprised if Carolina goes on a run this year and Freddie Anderson on a contract year. I would not be surprised if the Hurricanes go on a deep run this year, especially once they get Pacioretty back later in the season. I think the Hurricanes are a good bet to go far. Is Slav a bust? No. Come on, Keaton. Can't be asking that right now. It's way too early. He's played a couple preseason games, buddy. How's it going, Brittany? Good to see you in the chat. Let's go. 25 more likes to 150. Let's get there. Yeah, that's brutal from Steves. That's brutal. You can't be doing that. Steves may have just lost his roster spot doing that, or his potential roster spot. Damn. That was an unnecessary extra pass there from Montreal. Lucky from Steves. But yeah, honestly, guys, based on what I've seen so far this game, if Dubas is making his decision based on this game, I would say Aubé-Kubel's the bet to be on that fourth line. Malgin will probably be on the fourth line potentially too if they don't give a contract to Aston Reese and Engvall's not healthy. But I think Aubé-Kubel and Malgin will be switching spots if Engvall is healthy on that fourth line. Malgin almost lost the puck. Now gets it to Mete. Why are you making that pass, Mete? What the heck is that? My God. Mete and Alex Steves right now are a disaster right now. Especially between the two. They've shared the ice a couple times this period and just giveaway after giveaway. How's it going, Brett? Matthew, what's up? Matthew, go check out our prediction stuff with the Canucks guys. Lego Rocks and Clay. Canuck Clay. We made a podcast with them, recorded it, got predictions going. So go check out that podcast. But I have the Canucks finishing probably third or fourth. Matthew, it's on the YouTube channel. You search up Hot Take Hockey Canucks or Hot Take Hockey Lego Rocks and Canuck Clay, it'll come up. Or Hot Take Hockey Podcast. Either way. I'm searching up Hot Take Hockey Podcast. And, yep. If you search up podcasts, it comes up when you scroll down. But Canucks Podcast, yeah, it's the first one that comes up. If you search up Hot Take Hockey Podcast Canucks, it's the first one that comes up. I'll drop the link in the chat if you guys want to watch that podcast. There's a bunch of cool podcasts we've dropped so far on the YouTube channel. We'll be dropping it on Apple and Spotify in the next couple weeks probably. There's the link in the chat. All right, so 3:05 left in the first period. It is a Toronto power play. We'll see if they can extend the lead to 3. Rick, I hope better. I honestly hope better if he stays because Hall last year was brutal to watch. Wow, Marner a one-timer off that Riley pass, and that's deflected out of play. Shots are 9-5, or 8-5, sorry, for Toronto. All right. And the Habs ring it around. You watch Lego Rocks vids? Yeah, big shout out to Lego Rocks for hopping on the pod. All right, Riley on the breakout. So again, guys, after this power play probably, I'm going to end the stream. I will be watching the Global Series this weekend. I'm looking forward to NHL hockey. If you guys have any last few questions before I end the stream, drop it. Let's see. Kirby Dach, 59 points in 152 NHL games. I think the Habs have a lot of guys that could bounce back this year. But again, it seems like a lot of those guys have either, like in that year they went to the Cup final, it seems like a lot of those guys kind of lost that juice. Yeah, I will be streaming a couple times next week, Victoria, for sure. I hope a couple of rounds, Ryan. I hope. Seeing them in the NLCS would be ALCS, sorry, would be pretty cool. But yeah, hope they make the ALCS. Yeah, Ryan, I've gotten that before. I get Flurry way more though. All right, under a minute left on the power play. Malgin out to the left side. Kerfoot back to the point, kept in by Giordano. Now it's Gaudette. Gaudette with a shot that deflected Wide by Kerfoot, and then I don't know where Kerfoot's swinging that, but nice save by... Oh, frig, man. God damn, what a disaster. The Habs almost went off on a breakaway there. That would have been a disaster. Oh my god. What is going on this ice right now? The Leafs are... Giordano almost just shoved it in and pulled a Nylander in his own net. What is going on right now? Well, Virtual, thank you so much for being here. But yeah, guys, for anyone in the chat, make sure you click the notifications off and back on, because sometimes YouTube's sus that way. If you want to make sure you get all notifications, click that notification bell beside where you subscribed, and make sure it's on for all notifications, and you'll get notified when I go live or post videos. But also, just follow me on Twitter or join the Discord when we open up for the season. But definitely follow on Twitter, and you get the tweets that I drop for the videos and streams. All right, power play's over. So any last questions, guys, before I end the stream? I'll answer like 3 more questions. But yeah, I liked what I've seen from some guys. And again, if I had to go based on just this first period so far, Gaudette and Steves would not be in my own opening night lineup, but we'll see. All right. I think that's going to be it for me, guys. Maybe a raid? Let's see. Let's do a raid, maybe. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to find a stream we could raid. Oh, the Habs almost score there. Good save by Matt Murray. And that's it for the period. There we go. Good save by Matt Murray, man. I think he made 6 or 7 in the first period there. All right. Brutal. All right. Alright, I don't know if he'll respond, but we'll post it anyways and hope he responds to you guys. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, Brittany, we'll open the Discord to start the season. So, Brittany, come back for the streams next week, and we will drop the links for the Discord or social media group chats. Alright? Yeah, Matt Murray's playing the whole game. All right, guys, click on those links. Well, it's the same link. Go do a Hot Take Hockey raid at the bottom line view. Just say hello from John from Hot Take Hockey. All right, guys? Thank you so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like, hit the notification bell, do all that good stuff, and we'll see you guys on the next streamer video or podcast.